Hey there, meteorologists and climatologists. Today we are talking North Dakota weather and climate. Your goal today is you can use maps and images to help understand the climate and the weather of North Dakota. There's a great background video right here of why North Dakota has the weather and the climate that it does. As we move into our lesson, we have multiple pages of instruction, and they start here. North Dakota has a continental climate. A continental climate with warm summers and cold winters is found on land that is located far from the ocean. North Dakota is located at the center of the continent of North America, about 1,500 miles from any of the oceans that border the continent. North Dakota's climate is typical of a continental climate. There is a wide range of temperatures. The record high temperature for the state was 121 degrees in 1936. In that same year, North Dakota had a record low temperature of minus 60 degrees. As we go through our instruction, these images are all links that you can click on. They will take you to an external website, and that external site is the North Dakota Studies website. So if you're looking for more information, there is more information on the North Dakota Studies site. Continuing with our instruction, North Dakota's climate has light to moderate rainfall. The eastern portion of North Dakota receives the most rainfall, and the far southwestern part of the state receives the least. North Dakota has plenty of mild, sunny days, but many days are also windy. North Dakota has 4 distinct or different seasons. Summers are warm and ideal for growing many crops. Fall is usually mild and warm, sometimes well into November. Winter in North Dakota is often cold with many snowy days. Spring usually arrives in late March or early April. Again, this image is a link to the North Dakota Studies website. North Dakota ranks in the top 3 states with the most wind. Wind does not always move in a straight line, but it also moves upward, downward, and sideways. Winds can become violent, as during severe thunderstorms and tornadoes. About 6 to 8 miles above the earth, there is a fast-moving current of air that affects weather and climate in North Dakota and other areas. This jet stream that flows from west to east can be over 1,000 miles long and over 150 miles wide. It is like a river of air that can move over 250 miles per hour. Again, if you click here, it is a link to the North Dakota Studies website where you can learn more about the jet stream. And at the bottom of the page, we have 2 audio files, one that is about weather and one that is about climate, and both of those audio files are readings from the North Dakota Studies website. So if you are looking for more information or you need more background information to do the activities, those use the links that take you to the site and listen to the audio files, or do both together. The climate is different in the eastern part of the state than it is in the western part. Eastern North Dakota gets much more moisture than does western North Dakota. The Red River Valley usually has more humidity than other parts of the state, so summer days may feel warmer and winter days may feel colder. 2 important factors that affect the climate of North Dakota are the angle, or the slant, of the sun's rays and the hours of sunlight. The tilt of the earth on its axis and the rotation of the earth around the sun cause the length of the day and the angle of the sun's rays to be different during different times of the year. These factors result in 4 separate seasons: summer, fall or autumn, winter, and spring. North Dakota is unique in that it has 4 distinct seasons. Now we get into our activity pages. On our first activity page, you need to match the labels from the perimeter of the page with the map information they display. So right here on the right side of the page, there are some labels, and you need to put the labels here that are going to match this map, and this map. What is being displayed in those maps? And then on activity page, slide 8, what are the 2 factors that affect the climate of North Dakota? And again, you can go back to any of those resources, your instructional slides in this lesson, the North Dakota Studies website, the introduction video, and the audio files in order to get the information you need to complete this activity. On slide 9, these are links to external websites. And this is to the North Dakota tourism site. It gives you some information about the North Dakota's 4 distinct weather seasons. And then these 2 give you information about average temperatures, average rainfall, precipitation, average meteorological information, and average climatological information. And then both of these are great YouTube videos that explain how the jet stream affects weather in North Dakota and how the angle of the sunlight that hits North Dakota affects the weather and the climate of North Dakota. Because again, when all is said and done, climatologists and meteorologists, your goal is you can use maps and images to help understand the climate and the weather of North Dakota. Good luck!